Children told that they give them a lot of education, they are trying to make them Canadian. And I asked, what is this all about? They told Mom, they're told it's confidential.
So while your children were at the shelter, you're saying that the children were put in, would I be safe to call it a program?
Yeah, some program.
And were you allowed to know what they were being taught?
No. After that, my children start interested to watch one program, and many times I found them, and what was there, and a few times I come, and it was the cases they were watching, how the children suing their parents, and I thought, what are you watching? Parents is not your enemy. What? No, they're told it's. We have to know our rights. And yeah, my daughter started, yeah, they were watching a lot these kind of movies when about child abuse, and they start changing their behavior. There's that kind of paranoid about everything. And he used to tell, you know, I have my rights in Canada. If you're not buying for it, I'm not going to eat another one. And I'm going to tell social workers that you're not feeding me. I don't know how I'm not feeding you, I cannot afford that one. Then I'm not eating that. And social workers told me, if your mother do something wrong, tell us, we will fix your mom. My bigger daughter assaulted me. Police was called. I didn't charge her. And basically, then my son started saying things, another one, started swearing at me. He never did it before in Kenya. And when I asked what's going on, he told, some social worker said, you know, anyway, it was, yeah, but it was related people from kind of shelters, counselors were started involving with kids as soon as we come there. And my all children, one by one, start changing and start rude to me, start become violent, start hitting me.
Did the children hear swear words and women being abusive to each other? Were the children exposed to this in the shelter?
Yes, they're showing they're doing it in front of the kids, and children start thinking that this is a normal thing to swear at the mother, to disrespect her, because that's everyone treat her like that. They're setting them example, a very bad example, and I ask, why do you treat me like that in front of my kids? How my kids respect you? And they'll shut up. You're not here to talk, bitch. Just shut up and go and get your food. The people were very abusive, and they do swearing. And they're provoking ladies. They're mistreating them. They're trying to keep them at the toes and trying to make them excited. And, you know, they keep on provoking and calling you names sometimes. Yes.
These are the shelter workers?
Yeah, shelter workers calling you names. But yes, children were pushed there, children were swearing there, because the situation, they're very abusive, and the workers showing bad example. And especially they were getting rude towards their parents, they're swearing at them in front of the workers, and the workers don't say nothing. They were just all smiling.
Do you think that a women's shelter is any place for kids to be taken to?
No, better on streets.
Pardon?
Better on streets. They have a better example of kind of mistreating their mothers. The workers set an example how to treat their mothers in a bad way, how to swear at them and disrespect them.
Do you think that the children actually picked up swear words in the shelter while they stayed there?
Yeah, because my kids, I never swear before. And my kids, you know, I'm quite educated, and my kids, when they start going shelters and all these people, they change their behavior. My children start swearing at me in Canada, they never not used to before, and when I ask them, what are you doing? I asked even my son, he told everyone swears at parents in Canada, what's wrong? This is different culture, it's normal. My opinion that most of the workers in women's shelter, they're lesbians. And they're kind of, because they're touching women there. I was personally touched by so many workers. One worker, I can tell her name, but I don't know if it's okay. When she gave me, I asked her for one note. It was from shelter at Dundas and Bathurst. Yeah, I asked her to write me, my identification was stolen. I asked her to write me some note, and when she gave me note, she was touching, like she gave me, I took the note and she started touching me here, like my finger. I took it, I thought maybe mistake. Then I come to room and I thought, why she's touching me? They start laughing, she thought she's a lesbian, you don't know. I was like, oh my God.
Who told you that she was a lesbian?
Another woman in the shelter.
Okay.
Because I don't understand. She gave me note and she hold my hand and start touching it like this, like this.
Now this was one of the workers.
Yeah, she workers. Well, I can tell her name is Cassandra.
Yeah. Now the.
I tried to pull my hand and she hold. Then I pull it like this and I grabbed the note. I didn't say her nothing because I don't understand why she's holding me. I thought it's not the way to give a sympathy, like, whatever, hug, but sometimes they give you very strange hug. I ran away and I come to work, to ladies, I thought, she grabbed my hand. I thought she's trying to hold me because she gave me sympathy, but she was doing something very sexual, what's going on? And they're laughing for you. I thought she's a lesbian, you stupid. They're exposing sexual behavior towards you, and already by having with few of them experience, I realized that a lot of them lesbians and they're touching abused women. I saw myself, quite a few women were trying to touch me in the shelter workers. I remember some people told me, if you become her girlfriend, she will treat you very good. She will do for you everything. Go and speak to her. And it was quite a few. And I was pitying, I was like, she told, but if you become a lesbian, some women recommend me, you will get your kids very easy. Because then you can tell this is human rights, and because I'm a lesbian, I don't like men. They give me, like a lot of women trying to convince me go back, even for the same Cassandra.
We're
Until she likes you, she really likes you, and she can help you a lot if you become her girlfriend.
So let me ask you then, were you actually led to believe that if you were to enter into a lesbian relationship with some of the workers that you would receive better treatment?
Yes, I was 100% sure.